Hello everyone, welcome back to the another video on the design of simple machine parts. Today we'll try to find out, or we will try to design the machine part. Okay, so let us get started with the problem. Okay, I'll read out the problem first. Design a cast iron protective type of flange coupling to transmit 15 kilowatt at 900 rpm from an electrical motor to a compressor. Okay, so we have to design a cast iron coupling which is used for the transmit the power of 15 kilowatt at the 900 rpm from the motor to the compressor. The service factor may be assumed as 1.35. So how to use this service factor, we'll try to find out afterwards. The following permissible stresses may be used under shear stress for the shaft. Bolt and key material is 40 MPa, that is megapascal. Crushing stress for the bolt and key is 80 megapascal, and shear stress for the cast iron is 8 megapascal. Okay, so let us begin with the solution of the problem. Okay, as I'm telling you in every problem, first thing what you have to do is you have to figure out what is given in the problem and what you need to calculate with the help of the this given data. Okay, so P is 15 kilowatt, that is the power. N is the speed in rpm. Service factor is 1.35. Tau s and tau b, that is shear stress and the crushing stress for the bolt is given as 40 MPa. Then sigma cb, that is the crushing stress for the bolt and crushing stress for the key is given as 80 megapascal. Tau c is given as the 8 megapascal, that is for cast iron. Okay, Newton per mm square. And we have to design a protective type of the flange coupling. Now first we have to design a hub. I told you what is hub means. Hub is a portion where we are going to fit the shaft. Okay, so first we have to calculate the torque, that is P into 60 divided by 2 pi n. So P is the 15 kilowatt given in the problem, 60 is as it is, 2 pi into n. N is the speed in rpm. So what you will get is 159.13 Newton meter. Okay, but this is not the your actual torque, because they have mentioned you the service factor. So you have to multiply service factor to obtain the maximum torque. So it is nothing but 1.35, which is given into the mean torque what we obtain, that is 159.13. So you will get 215 Newton meter. Okay, or 215 into 10 raised to 3 Newton mm. So you have to convert it into Newton mm. Okay. Next you have to calculate the diameter of the hub. Okay, so the formula for that is T equal to pi by 16, okay, into d cube into tau. This is the formula to calculate the diameter of the hub. Okay, so all the values are already given in the problem, only unknown is diameter, that is d. Okay, so d is 30.1, or you have so one important thing is whatever diameter you will get, that may not be a standard one. You have to go to the data handbook, you have to go to the table where the standard diameter of shafts are mentioned, and that only you have to pick. So here 35 mm is the suitable diameter for the shaft. Okay, we'll move to the next. Okay, now we already got the diameter of the d, so from that we can calculate outer diameter of the hub, that is 2 times of the d, 2 times of the small d. So d is 35, that is 70 mm will be the diameter of the outside diameter of the hub, and the length of the hub is 1.5 times small d, so it is 52.5 mm. Okay, next we have to check for the cast iron. Okay, so this is the formula T equal to pi by 16 into tau into capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 divided by capital D. Okay, here we have to check for the tau c, and it has to be less than the what is given in the problem. Fine, then only say that the whatever we are going you are going good. Okay, so when you simplify it, you will get tau c as 3.4 Newton per mm square, which is actually less than the 8 megapascal which is given in the problem. Okay, now see here, since the induced shear stress in the hub material, that is the cast iron, is less than the permissible is 8 megapascal which is given, and whatever you obtain, it is 3.4 which is less. So we can conclude that the design is safe. Next we go for the design of key. Now as I told you in the previous problem also, before going to the design of the key, you have to calculate, or you have to find out the dimensions of the keys, and which you obtain with the help of the diameter of the shaft. You have to go to the table, corresponding diameter, there are the corresponding length and the width of the key. Okay, now for diameter equal to 35 mm, you will be having the width is 12 mm and length is equals to 12 mm. See, width and thickness is same since we are assuming it is a square key. Next we have to check for the shear stress for the key. Now this is formula T equal to, so T is 215 into 10 raised to 3, which already found out. L into W into tau K, it is nothing but the shear stress for the key, into D by 2. D is the diameter of the shaft. So, okay, so at the end, the value which you get, it is the 19.5 megapascal, and we saw that this value is less than that of the permissible shear stress. Next we go for the crushing stress in the key. The formula is T equal to L into T by 2 into sigma Ck. Sigma Ck is nothing but crushing stress for the key into D by 2. Okay, so what is value you will get is, it is 39 megapascal, which is also less than that of the permissible shear stress. Next we'll go for the design of the flange. The thickness of the flange, that is TF, is equals to 0.5 times D, where D is the small d is the diameter of the shaft, which is 35. So 17.5 mm is the thickness of the flange. Next, the maximum torque transmitted, T equal to pi by 2 d square into tau c into TF, where TF is thickness of the flange, tau c is the shear stress in the crushing, okay, and D is the outside diameter of the hub. So value which you will get is the 1 point. So tau you have to find out here, and since the permissible value, it is less than the permissible value, we can conclude that the design is quite safe. Now design of the bolt, D1 is the okay, we have to design the bolt. When you design the bolt, you have to calculate first the number of bolts which you are going to use for the design. So N is the equal to 3, which is the number of bolts depending upon the diameter. So D1, pitch circle diameter capital D1 equal to 3 times D, that is 105 mm. Okay, next you have to calculate the pitch circle diameter D1, which is equals to 6.6 mm. Next, assuming coarse thread, there are two types of thread, coarse thread and the fine thread. So we are designed for the coarse thread. The nearest standard diameter of the bolt is M8. Okay, M is metric. Other proportion of the flange are taken below. So D1, D2 is 4 times D, that is 4 into 35, that is 140 mm. And the thickness of the protective flange coupling TD equal to 0.25 times D, which is equals to 8.75, or you can round it up to 10 mm. Thank you.